most likely at some point we've talked about the plank series. And the plank series is less dynamic than some of these additional progressions that we can do for the same musculature, which is the rectus abdominis, which what we're trying to do is hold, again, the ribs towards the pelvis. And so now we're going to do some variations where we're providing movement while also holding on to that plank. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to do what's called an ab roller. But before I get to this, I'm just going to elevate us. I'm going to show with the ball. So this is still an ab roller, but it's a beginner exercise for the ab roller. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into our front plank position. We're going to do it on the forearms right now, on the ball instead of on the floor. And we're going to have our knees on the pad. What we want to do is we want to get to our hips extended. And then what we're going to do, once our hips are extended, is we're going to roll out with our arms, and then we're going to pull back in with our elbows. Again, our hips should not be back. Our hips are straight, and we're braced with our ribs to our pelvis. So extend out, keep strong through that pelvis and ribs, and pull it back in. So that's a good exercise that takes away a little bit of gravity for a beginner as you progress into these dynamic plank exercises. The more likely variation that you're going to get to at some point is going to be the true ab roller. And the only difference is it's actually laying you flatter, so gravity is going to be tougher for you. So here, same thing. Create our back and make sure that it's straight right now. So we're going to get to a spot that we roll those hips forward. We're bracing that core, pulling the ribs to our hips again. And then all we're going to do with this one is we're going to roll the roller out, bring our nose down, and then roll it back in. Again, as we go through, we don't want to hyperextend through the back and let those hips come down and lay on the floor and try to pop back up. We want to make sure that the only thing that touches is going to be our nose because we're bracing through that core. A very advanced exercise. Now, if you can't go all the way out and bring it back in without touching your torso to the ground, you just go